Let's get to the AFL football manufacturer. Sherrin has cemented itself as one of Australia's most iconic brands by opening a new factory in Melbourne. It's resisting a growing trend to save money by sending jobs and production offshore. It comes as Victorian IT services provider Interactive announces a $30 million investment. It's predicted to create up to 300 jobs over the next 3 years, and Susan Wilson reports.
It's a rare manufacturing story to put a smile on your face. Russell Call, maker of the iconic Sherrin football, has opened a brand new Australian factory in the Victorian suburb of Scoresby. The company makes high-quality balls, round and oblong, to be sold throughout Australia, used in AFL games and exported internationally.
I think that it's an Australian game. It's an Australian brand, and I think that it's important that it does stay Australian, and it's special. It's all handmade right here in Australia.
And with food manufacturers Mars and Murray Goulburn announcing 100 job losses in Victoria, the state's Minister for Manufacturing, Richard De La Riva, seemed relieved to be the bearer of good news.
We know we're under enormous pressure with the high Australian dollar, global competition, but I think what we're seeing today is a commitment by manufacturers to remain here, and we heard it from themselves that they could have gone offshore. They decided that the IP, that the intelligence, the capacity should be here and remains here.
It's a good news story for Sherrin and for jobs in Victoria, but it doesn't necessarily apply across the board. Managing Director of Russell Corp, Chris Lambert, says that it would be cheaper to make the balls overseas.
It would be cheaper, but we choose not to. We definitely want to stay in Australia, always really, to maintain our standard of quality and also always be able to say we're made in Australia.
Minister De La Riva said it's about productivity and working smarter.
What I can say, though, is when you come to places like this, you see that manufacturing facilities are expanding. It gives you hope that you know that we're on the right track in terms of being smarter than other countries. And what Sherrin has demonstrated today is that they are certainly a smarter football manufacturer than others around the world.
He said advanced technology, including a newly developed GPS device to track the ball's movement on the field, gives the Australian manufacturer an edge over its rivals. Susan Wilson, Sky News Business, Melbourne.